Okay, now it's getting a bit more frantic. So I am missing that throb in my hands. I know that sounds weird. There we go. So, how are we doing, folks? This is basically because I saw Rock Paper Shotgun announced. Oh look, Rez has suddenly dropped onto the Steam store without any warning. So I figured, why the hell not play it? Because I love this game when it was on the PS2. I remember obsessively playing the demo of it. It was one of those, when you used to get demo discs on the front of the magazines, I got the demo disc and played the first level over and over again. And I think I got the full game later on at some point. Now, because it's on PC, I think keyboard and mouse work. But I'm torn because I did do a test one of it last night. Obviously, with gamepad, you get that throbbing beat in your hands. But I at least want to try it with keyboard and mouse and just see. Presumably, it's going to be more precise. So we'll try the first level, at least with keyboard and mouse, and then we'll go back to being traditional. Of course, because it's on rails, don't really need to worry about actually moving around. See, it's a lot easier with mouse. And if you're unaware what the hell what Rez is, it's basically the 90s incarnate. It's just kind of weird shapes and sounds. This is what, you know, if they'd made Lawnmower Man the game, this is what it would have been, essentially. And the idea is we're going through this kind of weird cyberscape, hacking into the machines. Not particularly sure what the actual plot is. You know, even back then I have no idea what the plot was. And it is just about shooting stuff down. It's an on-rail shooter, essentially. But if I'm having to explain what Rez is to you, I think, you know, it's old enough for people to know what Rez is. Come on. And it feels almost too easy with keyboard and mouse. Well, mouse. I'm literally nothing's happening with this hand. I'm not. 3, 4, just release. So it is literally just one mouse click. Press and hold to lock onto everything, and then release to shoot it all down. We should turn around. We can turn slightly. So we have got the upgrade to ourselves. Okay, this is where it's getting a bit more frantic. It is possible to get them all. I did remember doing that as a kid. But we haven't got the max upgrade, so we couldn't do all of them. So you have several layers of, you know, the skeleton that you are, and you can upgrade that. If you take a hit, you will actually lose part of it. I think the final level is you're basically just floating along like a fakir, you know, in the lotus pose or something. You become Zen. You're one with the machine. And it is all about the rhythm of this. There's not a lot of gameplay, really. It's a rail shooter. But it's just the sound, the look and feel of it. And obviously, the big thing with Rez Infinite, when it was it at E3 last year? They announced Rez Infinite remake sort of thing. It was that kind of whole suit you could wear that would kind of kind of react to the music. And of course, this is going to be available in VR as well. I'm guessing this would be an experience in VR. I don't know whether I could manage it in VR. Then again, I don't do VR. I wear glasses already. I'm not going to put anything else on my face. Plus anything that's going to give me motion sickness, you know. Unless I'm on a boat, I don't really want motion sickness. And it does lose something in the fact that it's just not throbbing in your hands, the gamepad. Yeah, it's a lot easier to shoot stuff down because it's keyboard and mouse. Of course, it's going to be easy to aim and shoot, but it loses something. To hear feel the beat. See, every time you go through a different layer of the levels, it would just hit you. Well, you'd feel it anyway. You don't really want anything to hit you in this game. There we go. So this first level is easy. It's not really going to be anything that's going to really do you in. And certainly not with keyboard aiming. Mouse aiming even. But do let me know what the audio levels are like, because you need to hear this. It's one of those games that requires the sound to be blasted up. So hopefully I'm not drowning it out. There we go, I've leveled up. I'm now... definitely look like something out of Lawnmower Man. And it's boss fight time. And... it's not quite J.J. Abrams, it's not a giant red ball, it's a giant orange ball. This is the easier first boss. I think the second boss, if I can remember rightly, was like a Running Man type thing. So we just press and hold until we got the max thing clocked out, and then it just fires all the shots at once. This is where it gets a bit more frantic, because you are keeping an eye on everything. Because now it's the little green knobbly things at the end of his tentacles. As well as the... there we go, we lost a life. I wasn't concentrating hard enough. There we go. It's kind of embarrassing. I did get hit once when I was testing it last night, but then again, I'm not feeling the rhythm, am I? Yeah. This needs the sound turning way, way up. So those green tentacles turn into rockets if we're not careful. Shoot the green glowy things. It's you know, boss fights 101. Aim for the highlighted areas. That's the weak spots. And this is, you know, EDM before there was EDM. This is the second from last phase. I can't remember if you keep your upgrades to your body in that in between the levels. We're we'll just shoot everything off his rotating thing so it doesn't turn into a weird Death Star. Then just keep it shooting the glowing bits. There we go. That's it. Done. And we're going to have lost points for being hit. But like I said, I played that level over and over again because it was the only thing worth playing on that particular week's or month's demo disc. Support items. I think the support items are the little blue jobbies. And we've opened up level 2, which we'd already done. Well, I'd already done last night. And no, the sound hasn't died. It is quiet, even for me. So yeah, let's do Area 2 with keyboard, and then I'm definitely going to switch up back over to gamepad. So this is probably, obviously, as it gets harder, and that's trying to get more points and get the boost on the support items and the leveling up our form. But there's not a lot of skill involved. It is just button mashing, at least in this form, because you know you're not having to wiggle an analog stick around. And max out. Next section. Just blast everything. But I don't know, it's just nostalgia. I kind of like the whole, you know, lo-fi, you know, classic 90s version of what Cyber was. You know, it's to say, it's Lawnmower Man. Just blast everything. Yeah, it just feels deceptively easy with mouse aiming. But I mean, if you remember the classic version on, you know, PS2, this is one of those. You've got a PC, you haven't got a PS4. There's no reason not to buy this on PC because it has got a lot of graphics options as well. You know, you can crank this up to like 4K sort of thing. Just imagine this in 4K, huge booming speakers, or you know, really decent pair of headphones. Before they start firing at us, it's just the mix of sound and vision in this. Just blow everything up, please. Go on, we can get the bonus points. There we go. Go on. Boom. I feel like I should have a whistle. Nope, you're not building any shields on me. Just quickly pressing all the buttons. There we go, we've got the support. 60%. And I do like the kind of structure of the levels. It's a rail shooter, so there's the level design isn't that intricate, but the kind of the weird worlds. I mean, the closest I've seen of recent is things like Thumper and that certainly have that kind of feel to them. As I've said before, do let me know if you can hear everything alright, because that's the most important thing here. It just feels like painting, you know, just move the brush around. We don't have accidents. There's no mistakes, there's only happy little accidents. There we go, blow everything up. As I say, it just feels like painting with the mouse. And there we go, higher systems active. I wonder if we can make it up to the final stage of evolution. Just floating along in our little clouds as a Zen Supermaster. We've got two beady things there. Don't let anything shoot at us. I want to make it to our final form. Okay, now it's getting a bit more frantic. So I am missing that throb in my hands. I know that sounds weird. Oh, so it's got the overdrive. I really can't remember what the overdrive was. I presume that's going to be on right mouse button if we want to use it. Did we take a hit? We must have taken a hit. We've devolved. There we go. As I say, I'm pretty sure this is the kind of the running man character, if I can remember rightly. No? No, it's the weird flower thing. Okay. Oh, no, no. We've been shot at. We've devolved into almost initial form. There we go. Oh no, we are in the most basic form. We may actually screw up. Oh, there we go. Okay, time to switch over to the gamepad and do it properly. I'm going to have a swig of my tea though. Also, if you are chatting, I don't know whether it's actually showing up in my chat window, because I've been having a few issues recent. Okay. Can we go back? Come on. There we go. Area 2. Come on. Go on. Here we go. I'm going to feel the beat. There we go. This is more like it. This is the res I remember. Though that was obviously with a PS2 controller. Okay, and the concentration has shot up doing it this way. It's not as easy with gamepad, as I said, whereas with mouse. It just feels like you're painting. This is trying to move your analog stick in the right directions all the time. But my goal is to get up to the final form. I remember doing it as a kid. Didn't last long, floating along in my little cloud. Also, if I can remember rightly, if you don't fire at the kind of the exit thing, you will eventually get transported to it, the end of the level sort of thing, but you don't get the bonus point. So you want to get the bonus points, the overdrive type thing. It's vibrating away. Kill the gunships. So obviously these things feel like something out of Tron. But this is just taking me back to my youth. I felt things just keep mashing buttons and moving the stick around. Blow up the gunships because they're going to fire missiles at us, and we don't want that happening again. We've got 2 pings though. We've got 2. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Don't want to. Then again, we haven't evolved yet, so we're certainly not going to get to final form in this version. It's because we started on level 2. We didn't get that chance to evolve in level 1 to actually. We're not hitting all the beats, so we're not getting the bonus support items. You know, if we get all these, we'd get our blue pips. There we go, there's one. Oh, no! Ah, I didn't get it in time. We definitely need to evolve. We can't survive as just a ball. I mean, that's one thing. You still have all your firing capabilities. It's just essentially a health. Having the different. Don't shoot at me! Don't shoot at me! Don't shoot at me! Don't shoot at me! I don't want to die yet. There we go. There we go. Well, at least we're into base form. We can take one hit. But we are onto boss level. Level 90, yeah. Oh, we missed that one bit. We want to make sure we don't get shot, but we also want to try and pick up the bonuses where we can. And I realise I'm concentrating harder now. Oh, we got another one. As I say, we're definitely not going to get the bonus we need before the boss. So we can take one hit, essentially. Oh, grab that. See, we're just one off. Unfortunate. Okay, time for the big flower of death. Plugging in, jacking in. I'm not going to say jacking off, but it is throbbing in my crotch here. Sucked inside. There we go. Lock on. We're losing our rhythm. Don't crash. There we go. I think if I just keep the cursor moving around, we should be okay, rather than trying to concentrate on... Also, I don't know whether it makes it slightly easier for the lock-on with gamepad, you know, just to kind of negate the fact that you're not more precise. As I said, I took a hit on the boss in the first level with the keyboard with the mouse, but I didn't when I played gamepad last night. Just lock on, give it everything I've got. Don't get shot down by missiles. There we go. You get a hint of where the glowing points are. Ooh. No, oh, that was a close one. They do feel like they're right in my face. As I said, I wouldn't be able to hack this as in VR. It would be too much. But it was one of those games I remember when it originally came out. This would be awesome if you could, you know, do it in VR, because it was the era of Lawnmower Man, that kind of very early attempts at VR, you know, almost the Virtual Boy type thing, but it was those huge clunky heads, virtuality clunky headsets, you know, where you had to be in like a weird ring dome thing, and you had to be held up because the thing was like wearing a small PC on the front of your face, the weight of it, you know. We're not doing a lot of damage to him. You can see the bar at the top. So we are whittling him down in this level. Don't let them get close. Where are you going? Your defenses are weak against me and my virtual powers. Lock on. Give it all we got, and a few more blasts and we should be done. Nope. Come on. That's it. Well, at least we didn't die that time. Only 75% of the support items. As I say, I'm pretty sure they're the blue nodule things that give you the power up to, you know, evolve. Play Area 3 unlocked. Well, I said about 1/2 for PUBG, but I want to do one more quick level. And then I'll go and see who's available and see if we can do some multiplayer co-op action in PlayerUnknown. There we go. We've evolved. We now are a skeleton with some flat textures. It's just the vibrations. I don't know what that says for me, but we got another overdrive. Like I said, I've not used the overdrive because it's all about the shooting. Well, at least we got 3 hits on that one. Oh, didn't quite get them all. Another overdrive. Staying alive, staying alive. And we're out of here. For as frantic as this is, there's something very chill about it. Because you don't have to concentrate on where you're going, you just shooting at stuff with a kind of a throbbing beat. Alright, lock on him, yeah. We've got more bonuses. This is kind of the classic screenshot type stuff you see of Res. I swear I was only fighting this kind of creature before in was it Vostok Inc? This is one of the space worm things. Never clicked to me until now. Oh no! He got a shot off. So you can see how difficult it is to get that kind of final form. Because one shot and that's it. All the hard work you've put into actually build up. Yeah, health bar essentially, as I said. No, we lost him. One more pip. So we need 2 more, and then we're going to go back up to where we were, you know, a minute ago. Come on, give us a bonus. We want a big bonus and at least 4 more, and then we're level 10, so it's boss time. Oh, there we go. There's one. Oh no! That was close. So we didn't quite get the final, you know, second from last final form, you know. Is this the Running Man? No, it's not. We're trapping you inside it. Defend yourself until Venus Giga is destroyed. Don't let things shoot you. Probably a bad idea. Just shoot all the laser things. As I say, it's fairly relaxing because you don't have to worry about where you're going. You just point and shoot. Just mash the button. But just the throbbing beat makes you feel like you're actually getting somewhere. But I think it also feels relaxing because I'm returning to my youth. Now we can just easily just wipe these ones out. Is that all of them? I think that's all of them. There we go. Arming the main cannons. Like I said, it's basically shoot anything that's glowing. Or shoot all the missiles! Okay, this is where I'd like to have the mouse back. As I say, I think it does slow the stuff down slightly for you on gamepad. I wouldn't be surprised if it does. Oh, that was close. basically take out all the turrets and avoid getting shot down. So you can imagine, this is not as easy as it looks. But it's just... I can't explain it. Oh no! He got a shot off. Level down, I know. Shoot all the glowing things. There you go. Let us inside. It's the master control program, isn't it, from Tron? Shoot all the locks on the outside. And then blast the master control program again. Yeah, the red darts will hurt you eventually, but as I say, I can, you know, one of the bosses that stick out in my mind is the one where you basically chasing along like a giant robot man. You have to shooting off limbs. And he's out of here. Venus Giga has been destroyed. Evasion successful. You have reached the end of subsystem. Yeah, I know you didn't come here to watch me drink tea, but I'm thirsty. There's just something about throbbing beats that make me want to drink tea. Alright, I think it's time to move on to some player unknowns, isn't it? And I will go and find out if there's anyone available. Venus achievement, yeah. Only 2 levels to go. If you want to see more of this, obviously, do let me know. You can say in the chat, or you can get in touch on the socials, @thekillerbits. And I will be back momentarily.